What is up, guys? Frano1 here, and welcome to my live reaction and review for Detective Conan, Chapter 1019, Replacement. Alright, guys, so last week we had basically Heiji deciding on how he was going to. Bloody stop. Deciding how he was going to confess and basically wanting to upstage Shinichi, while also we see the fairy's lip, and we see Kaito Kid is there. Kaito Kid is there. He's come up with some kind of plan to try and steal the fairy's lip. Can Heiji and Conan stop him? Let's find out, guys. Let's do this. I'm looking forward to it. Two of my all-time favorite characters are in this series. I cannot wait. Alright, so we've got a nice front page here. We've got Kid, Heiji, and Conan all there. Kid conceals his breath. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Tonight at midnight, I shall appear to claim the fairy's lip. Kaito Kid. As I thought, you're going to come, Kaito Kid. Okay? I noticed from Kid. Claim lips. Huh? You're staring at my mouth again. So that's Kazuha. That's Heiji staring at Kazuha's lips. Obviously, he wants to kiss her and all that kind of jazz. So, yeah. No, I didn't mean to. As I thought, some searing must have got stuck. Chan, take a look. I don't see anything. So she's freaking out because he keeps staring at her lips. What? What? I was like, what? Was that really? He's been acting really weird since coming back from Kyoto. Kyoto? Come to think of it, Hattori-kun was also there at the Kiyomizu stage. If you happen to have seen that, maybe this time it's generally going to happen. The premonition of love. So this is Ran being like, oh, it might happen, it might happen, it might happen. Alright. Ran-chan, I've had enough of it. I appreciate your feelings. But this time it might really happen. So typical girl talk there. Now it looks like we do Inspector Nakamori and all them. But that kid, when did he manage to stick the card underneath my shoe? Could have been before we got here. He must have decided beforehand that he would come tonight. No. It looks like he only made the decision to come tonight just now. So this is another inspector. A Kyoto inspector, he's kind of a strategist and all that kind of stuff. So things are pretty difficult for Kid. What? Look on the card over here. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. I shall appear. This card has I will come the day after tomorrow written on it. This one has I'll pass for now. What does this mean? He had prepared various cards on the floor. By making Inspector Nakamori step on the notice card, despite the fact that he only now spontaneously decided when to act, he wanted to make us think that he had a carefully considered plan in his hands. Okay, so they figured out it's just a spur of the moment type thing. Of course, he intended to covertly gather back the remaining cards afterwards. I see. In other words, the officer who told me that there was a strange ball was Kid. Right, so he's realizing that Kid was the one who said, oh, look, there's a red ball over there. Which one of you was that, officer? Was it you? No, maybe he's already gone away. Crap! The strategist like police detective saw through my plans straight away, so he's freaking out. But, well, it's true that I only just came up with this plan. But seeing how the ceiling tricks are already set up, looks like it's worth trying out this plan. So he's got something already set up, ready to go. So, alright. That leaves the usual detective brat with glasses and the high school detective from Osaka. What to do with them? Heiji, what to do? We were going to sleep at Ran-chan's place tonight, but since we're already here, we can't miss out on staying here tonight and helping them catch a Kid. So Heiji wants to catch him. Then I'll also stay here and help. Stupid! He's a thief, alright? It's dangerous, so go home. Well, if you insist, I guess there's no helping it. He's like, huh? Really? So I like it. I love how he just changes his mind like that. I see. Looks like I can use that. But is it alright just the block of ice that adds Nakamori? It's just a mass of water. Yes, that's what I thought. So I had the ring part, replaced with one with a built-in sensor. So this is Torioge Nagi 45. He's a jewel broker suspected of swapping out the jewels of another employee, where that jewel actually belonged to the grandmother. So if someone takes the ring and passes through that door, an alarm will start to sound. Moreover, there is an emergency button on the side of the door. If it's pushed, the door will lock and be sealed for 10 minutes. In other words, if the button is pressed a minute before the time on the notice, Kaito Kid preliminary notice of crime will result in failure for the first time in history. Okay. Interesting. I like that. And then the news that I have foiled his crime will be all over the newspapers. This time I will surely make a return to the front pages. So that's Suzuki. Obviously, as we know, if you guys follow the Kaito Kid manga, Suzuki is always challenging Kid, wanting to defeat him, wanting to basically capture him and stuff, and never actually managing to do it. Wouldn't it be just faster if he just bought out the newspaper company? Crap. So Morty's thinking that wouldn't it be just easier if he just bought it out? Like, plan to prevent Kid from coming at all instead of a plan to capture him. I don't feel like doing it. A military commander without bravery is the same as no commander at all. Translation, this is a quote attributed to Zhuge Liang. Okay? So that's the thing. Okay? If the military commander isn't bold and daring, you might as well have no commander at all, wouldn't you say? How much I knew already? Excuse me, I need to go to the toilet. Alright, so it's Kid trying to get away. Ren-chan, look! So it looks like now we've moved off, we're away here. It looks like they're at a temple now. That statue looks interesting. It's true, it looks weird. Hey, Kudo, is that Kaito Kid really such a strong fella? Yeah, he's clever and cunning. You can't deal with him by ordinary means. Then if I manage to capture that thief, as expected of you, you're better than Kaito-kun. Why, of course. I wouldn't mind showing you where else I'm better. Heiji? That's it. Hey, look here, Heiji. So basically his plan is he's going to capture Kid and then he's going to confess to him. Alright. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm very sorry. My dress is soaked in coke. It's forbidden to bring drinks in here, don't you know that? I can't read Japanese. I believe it was also written there in English. I bought these clothes earlier. Please take them as an apology. It's fine, don't worry. Oh, this is a one piece from that brand that's supposed to be really popular this year, according to the magazines. Really? Bye then. I'm sorry for earlier. That's obviously Kid. Ah, wait. Might as well give it a try. Yeah, I'll go get changed in the restroom. Okay, so that's obviously Kid. Ta-da! How's this? Cute! It really suits you. And Heiji's like, How about it, Heiji? You fell in love with me again, didn't you? Well, are you stupid? I was never in love with you, you idiot. How easy. I feel sorry for the girl stepping in the restroom. But this time I'll be playing this hand. Alright, so basically, that was Kid. We knew that was Kid, obviously. Hey, Heiji, have you seen my smartphone? I haven't been able to find it since earlier. How about I tried to call it? It's inside the ice room. I must have forgotten it there after I took a photo of the ring. For real? It's Kid's announced time soon. You gotta wait until after that. Yeah, but if I don't have my smartphone, I can't take any pictures of Kid when he arrives. Please, Edgy, I think it's better for me so we can go and fetch it. You're being unreasonable. Is there no way? She's squishing him. I guess it can't be helped. Alright, so Kid is obviously using his feelings towards Kazuha. What? You need to retrieve your smartphone? Yeah, there's still 10 minutes until the announcement. We'll just get in real quick. Hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, got it. Looks like I dropped it here. So, the ice, it's covered by a transparent sheet. So something's dropped. It's like little smoke bombs. Oi! What's with the smoke? Beep, beep. So they pushed the. Looks like they pushed the button. What? Oi! What happened? Oi! They bang on the door. It would seem as though some smoke bombs burst open and a pitch black liquid was discharged. Crap. We can't see what's going on inside like this. The sound, a drill. Could it be that he intends to open a hole in the ice and steal the ring? So that's what Suzuki's trying to figure out. Hesitating to pelt a rat for fear of smashing the dishes. This is a Chinese idiom. So this is the translation. Chinese idioms signifying to not act against evil so as to prevent harm to innocents. Okay? Want you to get rid of rats by throwing things at them, but being afraid to hit the nearby dishes, thus being unable to throw anything. In the same way, Kid ought to be unable to steal the ring, even though he wants to. This sound is a bluff. Let us wait for the door to open. Is that really the case? So they're just waiting. Countdown 3, 2, 1. Oi! You two, don't move! So they're just standing. What's with the black cloth? I see. Cloth that fell from the ceiling was black at the corners. So they ripped it up. What? Alright, so it looks like there's multiple. What's this? There's a bunch of rings in the ice. How on earth? It's really magic. But wait a moment. In the middle, a long tunnel has been opened. The jewel is gone. I claimed the fairy's lip. Kaito, Kid, the jewel disappeared through multiplication. Okay, interesting. Quite interesting, guys. But anyway, guys, look, just hang on a second and we'll jump straight into the review. Alright guys, so one thing you might have noticed at the start, I actually hadn't changed the title there, so I've changed that now. So as you guys know, chapter 1019, replacements, Kid has made his move, and he's using Kazuha, of all people. Kazuha's kind of, and Heiji's kind of lack of, basically Heiji's feelings for Kazuha as an advantage to get in to actually pull off this trick. Right, so we see a lot at the beginning of this chapter, a Kid basically somewhat trying to figure it out, and the inspector from Kyoto basically figuring out that Kid had put down a lot of different cards to basically give him a rough idea of when he would be able to come in and do it. And then obviously, in the meantime, when everyone was like, alright, and everyone would move on, he'd go through and collect up all the rest. So they've kind of figured out that yes, he's decided there and then, and that it's not exactly a very thought out, very well done plan. Even though Kid does have some stuff already set up. So what ends up going down is he basically needs to start figuring out, alright, how am I going to get in there? How am I going to be able to get in? Because obviously when I get in, if anything goes off or anything seems wrong, they'll smack this button, which will close the door and will keep it closed for 10 minutes. Meaning I am trapped, I can't get out, there's no way for me to get in or out. Because their plan basically was to close it a minute beforehand, keep it closed for the 10 minutes, therefore at his scheduled time, which was, I believe, was midnight, he wouldn't be able to actually get in to steal it. Kid's plan is basically to use a disguise of Kazuha. Alright, so what he does, he dresses up as just an English woman, goes up, accidentally spills a bit of coke on Kazuha, which causes her to go and get changed, where he then knocks her out, takes her disguise, uses her disguise, and then uses Heiji's feelings by saying, look, I left my smartphone in there. Is there any way we can get in to get it out? You know, stuff like that. Eventually, he managed to weasel his way in there, where we see a big black drape fall down with some smoke bombs going off and a big black thing covering everything. We do then hear a drill sound that is kind of just, but the inspector from Kyoto basically decides that no, this is a bluff. They've also closed the door. Everything's been shut in, and he's stuck in there with Heiji for 10 minutes. By the time the 10 minutes are up, they open it, boom, they go in. We see Kazuha, who we know is Kid, as well as Heiji, sitting there, kind of, kind of dirty from all the smoke and everything, all that kind of jazz. And then we see multiple fairy lips within the block of ice. The question is, how did Kid do it? We do see a drill mark that's gone through the ice to where the original fairy's lip was, and the original fairy lip is gone. There is also a note from Kid saying, I have claimed the fairy's lip. Alright, the question is, obviously we know Kid will make fakes and stuff like that, but how did he get the fakes in there? Are they actual legit fakes? Are they just stickers? There's a lot of stuff still to be answered. Yeah. Also, the other stuff that we really want to find out is what's going to happen with Heiji and Kazuha. Will he actually convict? Will he actually confess to Kazuha by the end of this by the end of this series? Because the one thing that we did see, he came up with an idea on how he could actually confess to her, and the idea was he would capture Kid, and she was like, "Oh, it's expected. You're so great. You're better than Kudo." He goes, "Of course you expect. Let me show you something else that I'm really good at," and then he'd confess. That's his overall plan, which I don't think is really going to work. I don't see them catching Kid, just because Kid is too cunning, too clever, and he will get away. Kid is notorious for it. Conan hasn't been able to capture him yet. He has gotten close a couple of times, but Kid has always managed to get away. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Will Conan and Heiji and the inspector from Kyoto be able to figure out how Kid has done this? Or will they capture Kid? I got a feeling they'll figure out how he did it and all that kind of jazz, but they won't catch him. That's pretty much my guess. Also, the whole stuff with the jewel broker, what's going to happen there? Because that's kind of like a little side mystery as to what's going on, because seems like everything's very much focused on Kid, Heiji, and his confession to Kazuha, and Conan's just kind of there. So it's very interesting to see how this is all going to play out, because I think a lot of people, if you didn't read last week, would maybe, or you may not even remember, there is a little mystery going on in the background between the jewel broker and I believe it's an employee who's claiming that the jewel broker stole or switched out the actual pearl from her grandmother's ring that she wants to put in her grandmother's coffin because she had passed away. So there's a lot of things still going on. There's a lot of things that we still got to figure out. But anyway, guys, overall for this chapter, the art was solid. Very solid chapter. Art was solid. I really enjoyed the art. We got a good progression. Kid has made his move. Seemingly Kid has managed to take the fairy lip. What's going to happen? Has he actually taken it? Is it just a trick? Is Heiji actually going to confess to Kazuha? Is Kid going to be captured? Is he going to get away? Are they going to figure out how he did it? A lot of different things to go down within these next chapter, 2 chapters at least. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I know you guys are, and I know this chapter was a little bit late. Because it normally comes out on Friday. Apparently it came out like 2 days ago. So sorry for the lateness of it, guys. But anyway, guys, that is all from me. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. It'll be greatly appreciated. And as always, guys, hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. It's completely and totally free. And you know we like that free shit. And as always, guys, I'm Freno1. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys next time with some more Detective Conan. Peace.
狼